With that, I would like to move to our last section of today, which is the 1-minute pitches, in which we allow basically anyone with an interest in the topic to present themselves. And we have 3 pitches today, and without further ado, I would just like to start with the first one. And Hywel Curtis of SatSearch, can you give us your 1-minute pitch, please?
Yes, sure. There we go. Everybody hear me okay and see my screen?
Yep.
So hi everybody, my name is Hywel Curtis. I'm head of marketing at SatSearch, the global marketplace for space. We are an online platform that is used by thousands of engineers, space engineers, entrepreneurs, researchers, students every month who are looking for new products, services, and suppliers for their projects, their services, their constellations, and just anything related to the space market, really. As a marketplace, part of our work is to find ways of bringing suppliers and end users together better. How do we improve that process? And one of the approaches we use to follow that is to create in-depth content that helps to educate the market on certain categories of technology and their applications for use. And that's actually the reason why I'm here today. So to keep this really short, the pitch is essentially I would like to speak with any of you who'd be interested in discussing the topic of how to bring together the end users and the suppliers in the energy sector. What can we do better? How can each of these 2 parties talk to each other better? What are each looking for? So yeah, if anybody would be interested in discussing that and maybe providing some short quotes or some insights that we can use in a set of educational resources, obviously in return for some sort of promotion of your own organizations and project work, that would be fantastic. And for the space suppliers out there, if you'd also be interested in learning how SatSearch can help you promote your offer to the global marketplace, I'll be more than happy to speak to you. Listing on SatSearch is free, and the data on the platform integrates with various systems across the space ecosystem, and we can talk to you about that in more detail. So I just wanted to also say thank you for the opportunity. So please send me an email, Hywel, H-Y-W-E-L, Welsh name, @satsearch.com. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Hywel, for this information. We will share your slides as part of the package with everyone, so they will all have your details. So with that, I would like to hand over to our second pitch by Marcel Vroom of H2 Harvester. Marcel, you have the floor.
I've just one slide summarizing our idea about double use of agricultural land to harvest solar energy. We probably know that we need all this land to harvest the amount of solar energy or sustainable energy if you want to reduce the fossil fuel. And by using a double land, by moving cars, you can have the growth of the vegetables or the grass for the dairy farmers, and at the same time you can harvest energy. These cars are moving slowly across the land, and the energy is stored on the farmers' premises in hydrogen, which can also be used by the farmers to as an energy supply for later on in the season, like the winter time. Even they can use the heat generated by the electrolyzer for in their processes. The final result is that due to this setup of harvesting hydrogen on agricultural land, we do not need more grid connections. We even can have less congestions on the internet, on the grid, the electricity grid. And for this, we will use also data from several sensors. Like we can build some sensors in the car, underneath the car. We will generate data which can be communicated to the farmer to give feedback about what's going on the country. But also we need some data from satellites or from drones to forecast things that can happen and influence the harvest of energy and the harvest of products on agricultural soil. So this is my first and only slide. You can reach me by www.h2harvester.nl or info@h2harvester.nl. Thank you.
Okay, wow, that's a fascinating project. I put the link to your website in the chat, so thank you very much,
great.
Marcel.
Thanks,
Much
Remco.
appreciated. So with that, I'd like to go over to our last speaker, so Francesca Piatto of Ersk.
Thank you.
The floor is
Hi,
yours.
thank you very much. Okay, I will start without the slide. So I'm Francesca, and I'm from the European Association of Remote Sensing Companies, and an association representing Earth observation industry downstream sector. We coordinate the eShape project, which stands for Eurogeo Showcase Applications Powered by Europe, and it's an H2020 flagship project establishing Eurogeo. This project develops Earth observation capabilities with and for the users, and helps developing research to business activities. eShape raises visibility and understanding of the Earth observation market, and across a wide sector of applications grouped in 7 showcases spanning from agriculture to energy and climate change, aligned with the group of Earth observations primary lines. eShape is a comprehensive community, and for this we intend to launch a second onboarding process, which we'll be launching potentially in June, in which we will include the most advanced solutions spanning into one of these 7 showcases. And therefore more information will follow for sure. And I hope, Remco, to share my slides with you so you can share them with everybody.
Thank you very much, Francesca.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sorry that the slides didn't work, but as you said, we will distribute them with everyone.
Thank you.
So thank you very much to all our speakers and to all our 1-minute pitchers. This is a monthly webinar with a different topic every month. Next month in March, on the 3rd of March, it's always on a Wednesday at 4 o'clock, we'll be talking about space for forestry. So in case you're interested in that, then please join us again next month. And with that, I would like to invite all of you to our Open Campus Forum. This is not just a webinar where it ends. When the webinar ends, this continues. Well, we can continue the discussion on our forum platform, and you can go there by going to the groundstation.space website, clicking on the Open Campus tab in the menu, and entering your account data or creating an account on the forum, and we will make sure that we have a section on space for energy there ready. This is an old slide, so it doesn't represent what it looks like right now, but you can log in and you can continue the discussion 24/7 online, and we will keep monitoring that and make sure to connect you with all the experts where needed.